as I told you, there's something called study, something called life study, a portraiture.
You being an artist, when you walked in the lanes of Chitrasante, what were the thoughts that came into your...
See, what happened, the Chitrasante, when it started, the idea was to give a platform to each individual artist wherever, because I was a student of Chitrakala Parishad when it started. So I believe that was a different ideology.
in which year?
That was Nanjundra, who is the founder of Chitrakala Parishad, his ideology which brought it. We should build a culture of visiting. There are 64 galleries in Bangalore. Can you imagine people, they take their children to all the malls?
Yeah.
How many of parents are really educated enough to go to galleries? You cannot expect sudden changes. It should happen gradually, right? Art appreciation, they always see there is something called mediums of painting, like oil, water, acrylic. How to use it? That is what we have to know. That's what basics you should know difference between. So in a watercolor, color is less and water is more. Okay, and the poster color is supposed to be, there is something called transparent colors, translucent colors, opaque colors. Okay. Subscribe few of the galleries, and this very newly we have one very international gallery called MAP.
Okay, in Bangalore?
In Bangalore, this is what is the awareness we are having. MAP is Museum of Art and Photography.
Okay.
It's in Singapore, and only city we should be very proud to be Bangaloreans. We have MAP, Museum of Art and Photography.
Okay.
Just opposite. That's why this word museum and gallery, first they have to know the difference I was speaking about. MAP is a digital gallery.
We worry about the validation, right? See, doing it in front of others, why am I not doing? Because I'm just worried about the comments, the judgments, the perceptions, what will you think of me, all these things. Beyond this, creating a comfort zone, don't you think this is a long game?
Of course, you see what happens. You are you. Others' opinion is not you. That's the one sentence I have to put for anyone who thinks about this, Everyone has an opinion about you, right? Everyone has an opinion. You do it or like... I have put it this one quote to... It's nothing but... there is a book which I'm trying to write, which I'm writing from past 8 years.
Okay.
It's my own experience called Discovery of You.
Okay.
I have this 4 stages in that. One is called I. I is... what exactly I know about myself is the chapter called I. Second chapter is called, next chapter, it's called me. Okay. Me means what people think about this I. Then third chapter is called we. Where would I feel very comfortable and who is my group, who is my cult, who is my vibe, all these things. No? That's what the Gen Z thinks about. We. Am I that we? Where is that we? Where is my position of that? And the fourth stage is called as us. Am I the leader who can lead this we people? Can I tell that if I do, they'll do? And what they do, I do enjoy it. That's called us. So growth of a human being in the 4 stages. I, me, we, us. It's called relationship management.
Wonderful. This is looking forward for that.
This is a kind of, this because of Discovery of You is one book. In that cell goes into 4 sections. Anyone who reads the book will feel that it's their own way of describing about life.
Okay.
And it always ends, any sentence will end with like this, you and me.
Yes.
Anyone, like the writer and the reader.
Yes, that's all. It is just a one-on-one communication. We think we are right or we do everything for many people. Actually, we're doing it one-on-one.
Yeah.
When it comes to the art and creativity and other thing, the one major discussion is about inspiration and copying. Can you throw some light on that?
See, copying is something, if you can quote it as imitation. You're imitating, like as kids, We start walking because of the copying. I'm my own parent, how I walk. Even talking also starts from the copying. Copying is always the initial stage. You have to imitate the nature. We are actually imitating the nature. Don't you think that we have imitated all the whatever the nature has given us? We are imitated. Our airplanes are made from the birds. Copying is fine. But copying without transformation. Inspiration is one stage ahead. You're transforming what you have imitated. Means you're putting in your own way. Putting in your own. So imitation is what you see, That's why I come back to my own, that 3 words, observation. The stage of observation you are. Have you pursued it totally and presented in your own way? Is what is the
So that is
inspiration.
originality?
So original, of course, there is nothing called, okay, what happens, this confidence, this is one thing which we all, what is called as true Indian art? If we tell something, can you anyone tell, if I ask some question, which you call as the most original Indian art, if I say, first of all, what is original India? Then you have a lot of problems here, because we don't know, because India is rediscovered every century by itself, because people who have passed through. This is what happens to imitation and inspiration, the copying and inspiration, because copying is like you're going to see everyone and trying to get some good things and bad things from it, and then resourcefully catch up and make something which is actually you. That is originality.
You to what
That originality.
existing.
Yeah.
You take something which you like and then add your essence into
So
it.
in art we tell, or a design we tell, where is you in it? Self-presence. I always saw, because as an artist, we are being trained, even in my visual art, we always, any artist used to come to our jury, seeing our painting, they used to tell, where are you here? Just imagine, I am from Bangalore. I paint good Japanese folklore paintings, and I paint some good landscapes of Switzerland and put it, these are my works. Where are you?
Yeah.
This is what exactly art has taught me, that originality comes from your existence, your core.
Right.
That's what it is actually. That's how it is.
True. Even this conversation is an inspiration. Earlier in radios, the good old days, we had interviews.
This is something very coming. That's like we are all taking a essence. They're inspired by many things.
Here, I have the curiosity to know a person, Santosh, and from there, what can I learn and what can the community learn? This is the me in this show.
Yes.
Similarly, from this, many things can come.
Yes.
Okay, so would you call this an original show?
Of course, because this is happening at this moment and this year, this day, it's original show. We are not copied from the history, no. It does not happen.
But
it should be original.
It is inspired format, right?
It's an inspired format. That's why it's not copied show, but it's an original show.
So copy is like ditto. I speak like one podcaster and you speak like some ex.
Yes, we have already totally by-hearted the whole script, and we are enacting that. That's what it is. Because what happens because theatre is a medium where you cannot replay the same scene again. But the movies are not like that. It will be played same thing for the ages and the years and the thing. That's why theatre is a medium where your original existence is so important.
You have really inspiring me to learn the basics of theatre. Where should a person start if they really wanted to explore? Because you're saying theatre will give you the complete form of living life in different aspects.
So in theatre, we have something called as formula. There is two types of acting. Okay. We have theoretical knowledge. One is called as alienation. Acting of alienation means you act the character being you. Okay, just imagine I'm doing a role of a king.
Okay.
The Santosh, the king, I'm acting. I'm not acting the king. Okay, if I'm doing Rama, that is called involvement theory. You have to energize and read how Rama was. Kill the Santosh.
Correct.
Be the Rama.
That is acting, no?
No. There are two ways of acting. There's some characters where you need. Today's hero, if Shah Rukh Khan is acting, if at all Shah Rukh Khan is died, people are looking for Shah Rukh Khan in the movie. That is called alienation. And today, both ways are there. Again, your story, what it needs. It needs alienating acting. Means that's a kind of style of acting. Okay. It's called alienating acting. The Bernard Brett is the writer who has written this book on alienation of acting, theatre. Whereas we have Stanislavski, who has written the involvement theory, where you totally give your 100% and become
you be the Shah Rukh Khan.
So there are many incidents in our theatre. They have taught us joke. It happens a joke when somebody who's acting like a Duryodhana and he's given a role of a lawyer next day. What happens to him? because that's a society play, social play, as you say. He's always played the dramatic social, dramatic historical place or a mythological place, and suddenly he's given a normal role like a lawyer.
Oh, so many things breaks in his different
Yeah,
aspects.
it's very difficult. There are that's what you call company actors
Okay.
and amateur actors.
Okay.
The amateur theatre, that's a wrong word to use. Amateur theatre means who actually do according to the place.
Okay.
And company theatre is something where it's their history by itself, and they are acting the same play for years and ages, and
they become
they
the
become that.
Now I'm bridging that to a normal day-to-day life. Now, let's say I like a personality. Let's say Nirmala Sitharaman. Now, I want her characteristics. I don't want to be her. I would like to be that powerful, that influential, knowledgeable in finance and very communicative. Now, how do a person like this, everyone will have their own person who they would like to be. Is it this real life theatre?
See, again, you have to get inspired. As we should come back, we should not copy them, but get inspired by the words, what they use, how they use, and where they use. That matters a lot.
So can you give us your advice to people who are idolizing someone or getting inspired by someone that I want to be this person. I want to be the next Madhuri Dixit or I want to be the next Deepika Padukone. What should this young person do?
They have to be themselves. That's what, because already Madhuri is existing, already Deepika, you will be the second copy of them at any cast, okay? I always believe you should idealize yourself. That's why there is, in art, we have something called idealized art, natural art,
Okay.
realistic art. Idealized art is a mixture of many good things and creating an ideal art. Okay, naturalistic art is what is existing as it is in nature. And there is something called real art. Real art is something about my perception of what is existing in nature.
Okay.
Problem with this realistic painting, what we say, no? It's about one angle of realistic world, what the artist has seen at that particular point. Because again, there's one tree which I have painted at 6 p.m. on Monday in summer. That is realistic painting because
At that time.
Because after 10 years, the tree might not be the same way. They might have just taken off that. The whole thing will change. So the word real has a lot of to question. So you should be you should not be, no one can become an original person suddenly. You should be at least real person. Original person is it's very difficult.
Not possible.
It's not possible suddenly. You should be originality does not exist in our
When you grow up, you want to be like your father, you want to be like your mother or somebody neighbor and things.
No, I always told this to my students. Your role models should not exist on magazines and papers and TVs. They should be around you. Because you know the true person. You know the real person there. Right? Not the cover page. Not the cover page idols. I don't believe. Because my idols actually existed around me. If today I'm speaking here, it's because of many people who actually have inspired me. Who actually might be my own classmate, might be my mother, might be one of my colleagues. So each day I am trying to take something about them. There's so many exciting people whom I met. To be very frank, that's what actually made me to be like this.
Interesting. Before we end up this segment where we kind of touched on so many basics of theatre, art and things, for a person who doesn't know much of paintings, art and other things, what are the different type of art? And today art has become an investment. So with this, we can wrap up the segment. What are the different fine art is there, abstract art is there? Can you just, for a layman, can you explain what are the art?
So what do you think, like art has been divided into two major streams.
Okay.
As I said, visual art and performing art.
Okay.
So we come to visual art. Now design has takeover on it. This is a takeaway. Design has a mixture. Like visual art itself has so many things. As we say, that is, as I told you, there's something called study, something called life study, a portraiture.
Okay.
It's a different kinds of painting and all like that. In visual art itself, we have 5 streams.
Okay.
One is called sculpture, painting,
Okay.
graphic art. Graphic art does not mean it's a print making weekend. Like, like where you are trying to itching or where you do a limestone or something like that. When you sketch, where you actually engrave or endorse and then take a print on it. It's a print making. It's the same kind of stream which was there. Now also it's existing.
Okay.
Then we have artistry. Then we have applied art. Applied art is what is you have advertising, graphic design. It's all exists as a 5 streams in visual art.
Okay.
When it comes to performing art, we have music, dance, theatre, differently. These 3 major streams. We have theatre as different. Whereas, again, we have this one word in Kannada, if you'd see. We always put this word called as Rangabhumi. We don't have Chitrabhumi.
Yeah.
We don't have this because Rangabhumi or the theatre requires all forms of art on it. Whatever existing. That's why theatre is so impactful and powerful, just because it includes each and everything, because it's nothing but a replica of your life, right? So he needs all the art forms to become a good theatre personality. You need to have whatnot, everything around the whatever is there in the world.
There is a digital art fit into this.
Because of the mediums, because of the technology. So when camera came in 19th century, then there is something called Impressionism takeover. There is something called where they have to find out what makes painting unique than photography. So this way, same thing when digital art came, then all art forms have a threat. Like just imagine people who are dancing in reels and the real dancer who are dancing on the stage. Might be today people don't walk and go to a theatre stage and see some play.
Yes.
That's why today content creation has become a big boom, The people who are influencers who are actually doing a lot of content creation, they're doing really amazingly good. They're reaching to each one. That's quite, the digital medium has made more flexibility of art to reach. That's a very good thing about it.
Okay.
The bad thing is that more copying is happening, more boring it becomes because originality is lacking in the most of the contents. They've been copied.
Where are you?
Where are you? That's what the same question. But I see, just imagine there are 2 steps, 10 seconds, 30 seconds of music. The 2 steps only, each one are repeating. But
Everyone.
again, they are surely present because your action and their action will surely have a mismatch, or you have something, you are there, that I feel somewhere the same music, same step. That's what the reels problem is. So
Interesting.
I feel all this, whatever you see, the visual and performing art makes you to be more humanistic. The quote line is that if you want to realize the possibility of being human, you have to be there somewhere in this.
Is there money in art? Real art?
Money, again, it's about how would you brand it. Here, what digital...
So you were talking about the commerce, science.
That's what I already told you this, Whenever we have a mainstreams, after 10th standard, what do you want to do? You should go to art, commerce, science.
Yeah.
So art is something which is the exteriors of life. And science is the interiors of life. And commerce is there to balance it. So you have to know how to sell the things.
So it's not sufficient today if you're just an artist. You
Yes.
need to know how to sell.
You should know what exactly you're doing also. Sometimes people are doing, but they don't know what exactly they're doing. And they are very much passionately doing. Many people are very passionate about what they are doing, but they don't know where to do.
Yesterday you had been to Chitra Sante. So much of art. Are there people buying it for the love of art or to just, I'm also there. It's like a Me Too kind of.
I feel many people are doing some window shopping and some people are matching the colors of their walls to the art. They're really not seeing what exactly the artist has to do there.
Okay.
The role of artist is dying in Chitra Sante just because many people have some kind of creativity, the imagination, their whole heart and soul in the painting. Who is seeing the art and soul? They're only seeing, they'll ask you, somebody art quotes, somebody says 30,000. Can you get it in 3,000? Or he might, some are still more stage, they'll tell, that yellow color, because my wall is quite brown, the yellow would look more bright.
As an artist, how do you feel?
That's why I've stopped painting nowadays. Because everyone wants the customization of art. That is what is digital art doing, right? And today, some artists have become very, very strongly commercial. They start to do they do a printing on the canvas. The time limit, They do one AI generated image.
Right.
They took a print and then put some touch-ups of real colors on it and they sell it because you need cheap art.
Yeah.
They do cheaply.
Okay. But how are the artists also seeing this? So, do they have a divide in themselves, a persona divide, like one for the commercialism and one to express their own?
And again, your expression will be existing anyhow.
Mm.
So again, you should believe in yourself that you are an artist where your presence is there, but it is even sold. If you can do it, that is the best thing you can do.
You being an artist, when you walked in the lanes of Chitrasante, what were the thoughts that came into your...
See what happened. The Chitrasante, when it started, the idea was to give a platform to each individual artist wherever, because I was a student of Chitrakala Parishad when it started. So I believe that was a different ideology.
in which year?
That was Nanjundra, who is the founder of Chitrakala Parishad. His ideology bought it. Seeing from all the JJ School of Art were doing in Mumbai called the Kala Gowda Festival. Right?
Yes.
So all these things, and even we had in, if you go to Shantiniketan, they have Nandalal Bose Mela. They also have Nandan Mela in Shantiniketan. So each one had that.
Okay.
To the south, it's bought by Professor Nanjun Rao,
Okay.
founder of Chitrakala Parishad, who bought this to this in 2004 exactly. I still remember. So I was a student then in Chitrakala Parishad. So there they started this, and we were all given a role for that. Like, somebody is looking after the artists, somebody is looking after stalls, It was such an amazing thing that the whole idea was very new.
So then 2004 and 2026.
It's totally different. The Chitrasante has become nowadays it's become very surfacial. I don't know, people, everyone wants to come to sell it's somebody who has to exhibit. Somebody has to just show the identity. See, this is the kind of work I do. There are very less artists who come and come for the expression of just showcasing their artwork. There are two ways. One, to sell the art. One, to find the individuality and presence of the artist, right? Two ways. What happening? Many people are, at least 80% of people come to sell their arts. No one wants to showcase their art, Two ways of putting across. Showcase.
This was your artist's view,
Yeah.
Consumer view, or the
Consumer
Rasika.
Rasika. Okay, what is that? There is one very good quote about Picasso. Picasso, and he had a friend who was an English professor. So the English professor comes and asks Picasso that, Picasso, all your paintings, I cannot understand what you're doing, and they're selling for crores. Why should I take your art? So Picasso just quotes this. Have I ever asked you that how people speak English around? Because I know the language English. First, you should learn art and then ask me this question. Same thing. It's all about you involving the language.
The language
Of art. Visual language. That's why many people don't understand many abstract art,
Have the consumers evolved? Do they understand art?
Yes, of course. Because of the digital medium today, some people, true art lovers are the one who have made a certain research, certain thoughtfulnessly learned about art. They were the real consumers who actually come for buying art.
So a person who doesn't know, how do they start loving art and learning art to even admire and
First,
appreciate?
To that, you should visit galleries. We should build a culture of visiting. There are 64 galleries in Bangalore. Can you imagine people take their children to all the malls?
Yeah.
How many of parents are really educated enough to go to galleries?
True.
So you cannot expect sudden changes. It should happen gradually, right?
Okay, assume a family is taking them to Chitrakala CKP itself.
Yeah.
What should the parent ask the child to do?
Just go see things what he likes, and at least there are many curators in the shows like who actually tell about what exactly art is. We have museums. See, there are two different things. Art, art gallery is different and museum is different. First difference they have to know from here, okay, which are actually having historical background is the museums and art exhibition, whereas the galleries are exhibiting today's artists. So you have National Gallery of Modern Art also. We have Sumukha Art Gallery, which is a very famous art gallery that I think so many people don't know about. And there is Sara Arakal Gallery, Mahua Art Gallery.
Okay.
So many galleries which people are only art community, they see it. There is a gallery called Art House that's in near Mount Carmel College. People, really, I'm telling because I'm an artist, I'm a designer, I tell my students go watch, so I can tell them. That's what is happening. It's just that culture. Because in Europe, you've seen European countries, there the art education is very different. That's a part and part. If you just see about Leonardo, Michelangelo, we all tell about Leonardo, Michelangelo. Tell me some Indian artists whom you know. If you ask Arcade, will surely not know.
Not know. Maybe some Raja Ravi Verma is one name which has become popular because of the calendar art.
That's what has happened because British has to validate it, as you told. They have validated Raja Ravi Verma.
Yeah.
And people know that.
Yeah. But today, don't you think people just learn art only through YouTube and Instagram, and then when they visit beautiful Sante like this, they don't know what to expect. Like you said, they're trying to match the wall color or the curtain color. That is not the actual purpose of art. What should, like you said, we as parents should start taking our children. We don't know what to see as parents, and I think when we go to a gallery, we don't know what to see. We have seen in Louvre and all these places, people just sit and watch for hours together. What is happening? How do we cultivate the habit of going to a gallery and observing? What do we observe? Are there any tips, or is this also part of DNA?
So we do have something called as walkthroughs.
Okay.
Curators actually do this called gallery walkthroughs. That's why you have to first subscribe few of the galleries. And this very newly, we have one very international gallery called MAP.
Okay. In Bangalore?
In Bangalore. This is what is the awareness we are having. MAP is Museum of Art and Photography.
Okay.
It's in Singapore. And only city, we should be very proud to be Bangaloreans. We have MAP, Museum of Art and Photography.
Okay.
That is there near Kasturba Road.
Okay.
Just opposite to Venkatappa Art Gallery and Karnataka Museum. Just opposite to that we have Vishweshwara Museum is there. Just opposite. That's why this word museum and gallery, first they have to know the difference I was speaking about. MAP is a digital gallery.
Okay. So museum will also have the earlier art, ancient art.
Yes. It's a preserved, like what to do tell, antiques.
That is also art.
Yes, of course, because you have to. That's why museum is something which is, you cannot recreate it again. It's a legendary things which are there in a museum.
Okay.
You're going to the who and who are there in museums.
Okay.
And the gallery. That's why an artist grows from a gallery to a museum.
Wow.
He becomes more popular. That's why I always tell is two words. Who is popular? Who is famous?
The one in the museum is popular.
One who is the museum is famous.
Okay.
Popularity actually dies with the weeks. Popularity is something, it's like it happens and goes. Something is popular today, might not be popular after 10 days.
Right.
But something which is always there is what is famous. English words really has a lot of good meaning.
Now, podcast ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು
because many people don't know exact words, so how they quote it. So that's why first you start being popular, one day you'll become famous. That's how it has been quoted. Like you should first start being popularized.
And be in the gallery.
Yeah. Then you become...
then move on to museum.
You become a famous. Yes. That's how it is.
Okay.
That's why MAP is something, as you said, the digital era. Amazing gallery it is. It's a museum. That's why it's Museum of Art and Photography, it says. So whatever digital medium has stuck up, that they have come across. And there is one gallery there. It's a digital one. You can just tell Indian folk arts. If you just go and put that button, you see only the folk arts of India on the screens. And you just put it, okay, might be a Ramayana series. Okay, it comes all the canvas, the digital canvas is there. The screens. It will change into that.
Okay.
And today you have the AI and VR, the virtual realities. They have that section also.
Okay.
That's one thing very innovative. That's MAP is doing that.
Okay.
Students, there is something called as one course called as Art Appreciation course, which is the weekends in Chitakala Parishad. They have something called Art Appreciation courses.
Nice.
There's so many things that people are to be aware. That creates a lot of...
so what happens in this art appreciation? Because I take my child or even I go and...
It's a weekend classes.
So this is the thing. For these people, as art appreciation course will help.
Yes, of
What
course.
do they teach in the course?
Art appreciation, they always see there is something called mediums of painting, like oil, water, acrylic. How to use it. That is what we have to know. That's what basics you should know difference between. See, in a watercolor, color is less and water is more. Okay, and the poster color is supposed to be there is something called transparent colors, translucent colors, opaque colors.
Okay.
Transparent color is where you have transparency of the paper seen on the color. Translucent color loses its intensity and becomes a part of the paper. Opaque color, where paper is not at all seen, but only the color is seen. So this is three variants of. You can find it if you see there is two different types of paint. You get it. One is the artist series. One is the students series.
Yes. What's the difference?
Okay, the pigments created in the artists are very more stronger, and it has a very proper hue.
Okay.
Matching with the hue. Whereas the student's color might not, it's more cheaper version of the artist's color. It might not have that much of life.
Shelf
life of
Okay.
So today, if just imagine somebody has painted 100 years. If you have to see if you see in Karnataka, the major thing is Venkatappa Art Gallery.
Okay, yes.
There are two legendary artists like K.K. Hebar, who can be as the modern persona of the legend bearer, the flag bearer for the modern art in Karnataka.
Okay.
And then you see Venkatappa Art Gallery, where you see the traditional, the British academic traditional ideologies of Venkatappa present in his works. He has some Ooty landscapes, then he has some Nagamandala paintings, and he has a plaster of Paris murals, which are mythologically emphasized. And if you know, Venkatappa was a Veena player also, and K.K. Hebar was a Kathak dancer also. Why I'm trying to tell you this? Because why your body moves, your hand moves better, you draw better, you sketch better.
It is a very useful conversation that we had, because it's for a very beginner who doesn't understand art but wanted to get into this art appreciation course itself. If you're saying that they will be teaching us a lot of basics, like between the color there is different. There are 3 different types of colors, and like this canvases and all these things. This will be a good beginner or a trigger to get into the art side of human. Thank you so much. The segment was very informative. Before we wrap up, maybe we will do, you were talking about the different arts that are in Karnataka. While the AI and digital art has taken over, but still you spoke about the Kavi art.
Yeah, I want to tell you something. Today what happens, we had one good talk in Presidency University. We had some talk on this, one of the seminars, where we had a talk. We had a talk on revitalizing of art and crafts of Karnataka in digital era. So in that way, our group of alumni who are my classmates, so we have joined and made a group called Kalayana, where we go to different parts of Karnataka to explore the regional area art form. Just like that, Kavi is one of the Mangalore coastal region art form.
Okay.
Kavi Kale is there in almost all the walls of temples.
Okay.
Like it might be in all the, probably it will be more on this, especially it's there in many temples. In Udupi Sri Krishna temple also it is there. And there many, Kundapura also has a lot of painting, many temples we actually explored.
Okay.
There are many temples which had this. So when we go to one of the folk artists recognized by the government of Karnataka, as he has the flag bearer of this art form, Kavi. So we go there and spend 5 to 1 week.
Okay.
Because 3 days is minimum that you have to learn the art form. We did almost 20 of my classmates. We made this initiative from 2025. This one stage we are going. And Chittara is from Shumoga.
Okay.
And then we have a Kinnada art form.
Okay.
The Kinnada art form is from Koppala district.
Okay.
And then if you go to, then we have something called as towards Gulbarga, there's one more Surapura paintings. Surpur is a painting, Surapura style of painting.
Okay.
And you know Mysore paintings from, in Mysore has many other paintings other than Mysore painting also. We have Ganjifa art.
Okay.
That's all from Karnataka, you know, Ganjifa art. Then we have Bidri art from Bidri.
Very popular. I think Bidri and Mysore are the much famous ones.
And inlay art, wooden inlays of Mysore. Inlay arts are very famous.
Yes.
So in this one, Chanpatna toys, as you all know.
Yes.
So see, Karnataka itself is one world to explore. So in this way, if at all we start at least knowing about our own state, we come across many art forms. At least if you have built this one taste of making it, right?
Yes.
So if you're bringing a gift of one authentic style of Karnataka to your friends anytime, you are not only you are doing many things. You're just actually giving a resource for an artist who is artisan. Oh, this is another word called artisan and the artist. It's a different thing.
What is that?
Artisan are the craft, like people who are actually doing like this kind of Chanpatna toys or even the Mysore painting, where they're doing a replica of things. They're doing a mass production. Artisans.
Okay.
You are making it reaching people, more usable art. That is called artisans.
Okay.
Where artist is supposed to be individualistic. He's expressing his own way of life.
And only one painting of that sort.
Yeah, today what happens, what happens when it comes to commercial, okay, you also need one, they'll do something.
Yeah. It was a very interesting, informative segment to know about your perspective and your opinions and thoughts about Chitra Sante that happened recently, and also how, as consumer, we need to evolve and how we need to cultivate our children the habit of watching art in the right way. Thank you so much. In the next segment, let's talk about something very interesting that you are an expert, the face reading. Let's meet in the next segment. Thank you.